Going on, guys? My name is Toso, and today we're here to talk about JJK, the Hidden Inventory. They finally finished, I guess, the flashback arc. I don't know if we're going to be going back over there or not, but as far as I know, since the 5th episode, we have tapped back in with Yuji, Nobita, and Megumi back in 2018. And I wanted to just kind of quickly talk about how I felt about episode 1 through 4, with Toji being introduced as the antagonist, us following Rico being the Star Plasma Vessel, and Geto slowly but surely falling into his villainous ways, man. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, man. They definitely killed it. I want to make this as quick, as raw, as authentic, and as honest as possible. I'm not going to show any bias. I'm going to talk about what I did like about the arc, and maybe some things that I might not have liked about the arc. We don't know. We'll see. But before we get into that, make sure to do me a favor and go down, like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate any and all support. You guys have been going crazy with the videos I've been putting out as of late, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and break this down. As you know, we tap back into 2006, if I'm not mistaken, and we follow a young Gojo and a young Geto going through Jujutsu High, being students and everything like that. Even though you hardly see them in any classroom, you really just kind of see them on their missions. But through that, we really only followed them with the one crucial mission, and that is the escort of Rico, who is the Star Plasma Vessel for Tengen-sama. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, I ain't messing with no gods. I'm not doing no Samas or nothing. But this arc was really, I think it was handled very well. I think they definitely knocked it out of the park in more ways than I thought they were going to. I'm not gonna lie. Typically, whenever I see an arc of a season and they kind of focus on the flashback-esque of said, of that said season or that said arc or whatever, sometimes they get it right, other times not so much. So I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to go too well here, and I'm happy to say I was thoroughly invested from episode 1. I think they really killed it. Even getting to kind of see Gojo tap into a bit more of his limitless or infinity abilities and things like that, and seeing Geto start off so righteous. And I mean, this is like the craziest thing, right? Like Geto, I'm really just gonna jump right into it. Geto, I think, was handled very well throughout this entire season. I really do. I like how Geto's character was from the beginning, and how he started to kind of contemplate his choices and his ideologies towards the end. However, I really feel like, I get it was one moment, but I think they could have hinted to it a bit earlier, because with this one mission, it really caused him to contemplate and think over everything. Now, granted, it took him over a year to really dive into this villainous personality, but I think we would have done a bit better with kind of seeing, I don't know, the interest in, or the self-preservation of Jujutsu sorcerers, and how he almost always had this disdain, because again, he was super righteous. He was super for the people from episode 1 to 4. Then we jump into 5. It's a year later, and he's completely traumatized. He's exhausted. He's completely drained, and he's a criminal. He's a criminal, and it's crazy. Like, granted, I do like how episode 5 was handled, but I think we could have got it like a bit more of a hint towards that a little earlier. Because I'm not gonna lie, you even saw it a little bit in Gojo in episode 4, and I completely understand it. Trust and believe, I definitely do. I think the Star Plasma group, I think that's what they're called, they're trash. They're absolutely garbage. They're garbaggio. It's fucking horrible the way they handled the whole Star Plasma Vessel and Rico in itself. So to a degree, I understand how both of the characters were feeling, but I think the Descent could have been handled just a bit better. I think they did well, but I think it could have been better. But like I said, overall, I really enjoyed this portion of the season, especially because I talked about him enough, especially Toji, bro. Toji Fushiguro is ridiculous. All of the characters were even saying, yeah, this dude is superhuman. Like, he's actually just a problem in itself. It makes no sense how broken this man is, having no cursed energy and or I think he was his heavenly pack that reduced it to 0. I get that part confused, but the way that was handled was incredible. I think they did that. Just the entry of him coming into the season alone was very well. It was very casual, and it was very casual. It's very normal. And as I say, if a villain is shown to kind of come into the series a bit more on the casual side, 9 times out of 10, they're a demon, bro. And Toji fit that role in itself. He was a threat. He was a problem. And had he just played his card, had he was a little bit more safe, he literally would be alive right now. Like, he would probably be our main antagonist for somebody like Yuji. But because he didn't, he ended up making a mistake, and Gojo showed up and just completely destroyed him. And I think the season was really well. I did wish I could have saw a bit more of Nanami in the past. Like, we saw his character and kind of his reaction to, unfortunately, his partner kind of passing away off of a mission. But I would have loved to see a young Nanami in action as well, and some of the other characters too. But I understand that was not the focus of this arc. The whole focus was the Star Plasma Vessel, and I mean, the hidden inventory is literally talking about Toji. He had a hidden inventory, you know. So overall, like I said, the season was very well put together. It was very well done. I really have no critiques about it whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie to you. What am I gonna say? The animation was bad? I can't say. I could never say something like that. I think they just did a really good fucking job, man. And so I can't wait to see the next portion of the season so we can follow back up, and I could probably talk about how I feel about the entire season as a whole. But overall, with everything that we have right now, I am just thoroughly invested into this second season. I think they're fucking killing it. Mappa's doing their thing. All the writers, they're translating everything. Is absolutely, it's chef's kiss. It's immaculate. I love it. I really do. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out your way, man. Look forward to the Gojo video. It is coming. If not this weekend, it'll be at the top of Monday. Got a lot of work to do. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tired, but I really do appreciate, again, like I said, I really do appreciate you guys' support. You guys have been going a lot crazier for these videos than I thought. Honestly, I was really just kind of doing it off of a whim, but you guys have been showing up, showing love, and I really do appreciate that through and through. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.